On a windy afternoon last weekend, Cynthia Smith was on a boat in the Gulf of California, searching for one of the rarest marine mammals in the world. Never before had a vaquita porpoise been successfully captured and cared for by humans. But Drive Smith, a veterinarian with a group known as Vaquita CPR, knew that the porpoises, whose black-rimmed eyes and dark noses have earned them the moniker "Panda of the Sea," were likely to disappear without human intervention. Scientists estimate there are fewer than 30 vaquitas left in the wild. It was a last resort. When Drive Smith and her team spotted a pair of porpoises, and managed to haul in the female, they were hopeful. The vaquita was calm, her vital signs promising. But soon after they moved her into a sea pen, she began swimming too rapidly, then abruptly slowed down. By the time the veterinarians released the vaquita back into the wild, it was too late. She was no longer breathing, Drive Smith said. We just couldn't bring her back. In the past 5 years, the vaquita population, which lives in only a sliver of water between Mexico's mainland and Baja California, has plummeted by 90%. Humans are to blame, but they are not even hunting for the vaquitas themselves. The animals, the world's smallest porpoises, get tangled and drown in nets set illegally to catch another endangered species, a fish called the totoaba. The poacher's bounty is an organ from the totoaba called the swim bladder, which is considered a delicacy and status symbol in China and can sell for up to $50,000 on the black market. It has been dubbed aquatic cocaine. Mexico banned totoaba fishing in 1993, but it was only in 2015, when vaquita numbers dwindled to about 100, that the government also banned most gill nets, including those used for catching shrimp and other kinds of fish. The gill nets catch the totoaba, and also trap the vaquitas. Fishermen are still allowed to use a different type of net, intended for catching corvina fish, that is not supposed to pose a threat to the vaquitas. But because the corvina and totoaba fishing seasons overlap, fishermen can hide the totoaba nets beneath the corvina nets on their boats, said Lorenzo Rojas Bracho, the director of Vaquita CPR. You can use a corvina as a cover-up, and that's what happened, he said. Most of the region's fishermen, who have been out of work since the ban, poach totoaba swim bladders, which fetch $3,000 to $10,000 per kilogram, said Andrea Crosta, the director of a group that investigates the totoaba trade. An equivalent catch of shrimp might earn a fisherman $200 at best. If you're out here on the water, you're not risking jail time to catch shrimp, said Dave Bader, a spokesman for Vaquita CPR. After the death of the captured vaquita, the scientists agreed to shut down the program. The evidence today is vaquita are not good candidates for being protected in this way, Drive Smith said. It's heartbreaking. The scientists had hoped to keep the animals in captivity temporarily, and possibly even breed them, until gill nets were eliminated from their habitat. While any wild animal is expected to experience some stress when captured, the group had hoped the vaquita could cope with being handled.